Syakira binti Saunam. My number matrix is 61557. Our group has used haulage for group assignment. Haulage means sea transport such as cargo ship, passenger ship, ferry, and coastal ship. Among the advantage of water transport is that water transport can carry out a cargo, cheaper freight, suitable for carrying bulk goods such as long and in addition, sea transport does not experience traffic congestion. Further, among the disadvantages of sea transport is that sea transport does not have door-to-door delivery. Therefore, it display needs other transport such as lorry to carry goods for or to the port and a lot of unloading work resulting in a lot of risk of theft and damage. For our group has chosen Petena Fledge, Sendirian Berhad and Safety Haulage Sendirian Berhad for example in our group assignment.
Haulage is primarily engaged in the provisions of integrated logistics services consisting of container transportation, ground transportation, warehousing, container depots, and freight forwarding agency services. The haulage industry offers storage services for a specified period in warehouses and provides comprehensive logistics solution to meet customer delivery service needs with a single point of contact for all transportation needs. As example, the company that provides haulage service in Malaysia is Swift Haulage Sdn Bhd. An example of a haulage services provided by Swift Haulage Sdn Bhd is trucking services, container transportation, inland distribution, warehousing, and delivery of goods. The service provided by transportation services in Malaysia become of interest to the world community in the era of COVID-19 pandemic.
First of all, I would like to look at the demography. The demography finding of the respondent on gender for the most of the highest respondent woman, which is 7 men and 30 men. Next, the age of the respondent. The highest respondent age is estimated from the age of 20 to 24 years. Finally, at the respondent occupations, the highest occupations of respondent in the demography is among students, which is a totally of 25 respondents.
Objective 1 is to identify the business sustainability criteria during pandemic disaster. The table shows transportation of company were affected by the shortage of imported material. Of the Likert scale show 12 respondents 40% strongly angry and 10 respondents agree and 8 respondents neutral with that statement. Next, the company lack container to transport shows 8 respondents 26.7% strongly angry and angry show the same amount of respondent as neutral respondent 37.9%. Transport company revenue is declined due to COVID-19 show a total of 13 respondent 43.3% strongly agree and 8 respondent 26.7% agree with the statement. Besides, the table also shows the Likert scale for transport companies experiencing labor disruption of 7 respondents 23.3% strongly agree with the statement. The number of respondents who strongly agree with this statement is less than the number of respondents who agree, which is 11 respondents 36.7%. Last, the Likert scale show that a majority of respondents 53.3% strongly agree, and one respondent, 3.3%, disagreed that the transport company was affected due to the movement control order.
Based on the first graph, 48.3% of 14 respondents strongly agree that marine transport chains are also impacted by COVID-19. Then only one respondent, equal to 3.4%, should strongly disagree with this statement. The second graph showed that the higher percentage was 40% have the responded that only agree that the container prices have increased quadruple after the pandemic, and have not responded that strongly agree with the statement, that equal to 30%. And the third graph showed that 40% or equal to 12 responded agree that definitely the border closure have also affected marine trade and the seafarer. Next, graph 4 shows that also 40% or 12 respondents strongly agree that the mobility district have been supercharged for online shopping when the pandemic. Lastly, based on the graph 5, 50% equal to 50 respondents strongly agree that marine transportation was really important to our life.
First, coronavirus disease has triggered a global health and economic crisis with profound impact on marine transport and trade. Post-pandemic session have caused disruption to ports, maritime production and supply chains. Second, the pandemic has continued to shake the global supply chains, so container price have more than equilibrium since the pandemic began, as some of the largest gain have been concentrated in the first 3 quarters of the last year. Third, various industries face challenges along their supply chains, such as raw material shortage, port closures, reduced working hours at the ports, shortage of equipment and labor, as well as truck or transport capacity constraints. This will affect the smooth operation of the trade and the supply chains. The fourth, coronavirus pandemic has pushed many customers to shop online, so they maybe have many people that purchase from overseas shipping. Constantly, the cost of transport become too high because the delivery problem of the pandemic, especially when they use shipping from the ship. Lastly, several key conclusions and lessons have been drawn from this excitement. Practice can be used to develop guidelines and tools to improve the resiliency and readiness of the maritime supply chain in the event of shock and disruption. That's all.
The maritime transportation sector is critical in categories of the maritime industry operations. The movement of product or persons from one location to another. First, water transport is to transport items for the export to adjacent countries. This display the fact that good shipping to adjacent nations a bit in size and quantity. The mainstay be carrier due to the available of water transportations. Many individuals, particularly in Sabah and Sarawak, employ water transportations to expedite their travel. The maritime transportation business has the potential to boost the country economy. Despite the fact that Malaysia was devastated by COVID-19, transportation is the country was uninfected.